This is the IAI actuator demo that I've had the pleasure of using over the past couple days. Right there in the center is the power supply, 24 volt power supply. There's a PCON controller, Ethernet IP capable, and then here's the linear actuator. So on the PCON controller, you have the Ethernet IP port at the top. You have a switch right there which controls the basically which address or which access this controller is using. A little switch for manual and auto mode. SIO connector, which this connector goes out to a box that connects to the USB port on to your PC. Below that is a connector with some fly leads, and this is actually the cable that goes to your linear actuator that carries the encoder and power and whatnot. Finally, there's a green connector down here, and this green connector has what I've done is I've taken the S1 signal and I've put that to a 24 volt supply. I've left BK and S2 blank. MPI and MPO were jumper together. 24 volt and 0 volt are again going to their respective places on the power supply. And the EMG signal here is connected directly up to the 24 volt power supply. So with the IAI actuator connected through the USB port of the PC, you have to install the Robo Cylinder software, and that, as I understand, is typically a licensed product. Although I did not have to go through any licensing when I installed it. So what you want to do is go ahead and go to the IAI PC interface software, and it'll look for all the axes connected. It found it, and remember on that little switch we had selected the controller as axis 0. I'm going to hit OK just to go in Teach 1 mode, and up in the left hand corner you'll see our axis number 0 with the model number of our controller. I assume that's uptime. Open this up, click on position data. And here I'm able to bring this down here, go through some jogging, so move this over here. So for instance, I may want to home the cylinder. So I'll go ahead and hit home. And the cylinder will home if you hear that. And I can do things like jogging, I can control the speed, and I can teach positions, and I can go slower in the jogging, a little slower, but more importantly I can actually set up a position chart, so I can actually select where I want it to be, what speed I want it to go there at, and the accel and decel. And what I'll do here is I'm just going to modify this, so I want it to go in steps of from 5 and steps of 10. So we'll go to 20, and we'll go to 30, and then we'll go to 40. And then when it goes to this last position, we're going to have it go at a little faster speed. So I'm going to have this go at 10 millimeters per second. I'll leave the accelerations the same. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and write this to the controller. So let's say yes. And then what I had to do is I had to put this in continuous mode. I believe you can also put it in step mode and then just increment through these, but I'm going to put this in continuous mode. And you can see the controller going through each of these positions one by one. That's will move to 30, that's will move to 40, and those are double the speed, 10 millimeters per second to 5 millimeters, 10, 20, and so on.